What's up, fam? It's your boy Joel Brow here checking in. Just want to say thanks for tuning in again. And I'm bringing to you guys another training vlog. And this was recorded week of August 31st through September 5th. As you guys know, I recently purchased Makito, also Goku Flex's Saiyan Powerbuilding program. So you guys are probably familiar with him. He has almost 50,000 subscribers. He associates a lot of his workouts, what have you, to Dragon Ball Z, which is really cool because that was actually my favorite TV show as I was growing up since I was young until like high school, and even now. Yeah, it's great. Great guy. He seems very informative and brings, I guess, everyone good content, which I really like. That being said, this is breaking down to 3 weeks: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. I don't want to give the whole meat of the program since I did purchase it, and if you guys were interested, you would have to purchase it yourself. So far, I really like it. As we speak, I'm on the 3rd week of this training program, and I'm gonna run another cycle of it next week. And yeah, let's get right to it. Phase 1. So there's 3 phases. Again, I'm trying to be ambiguous, and I'm saying this, I don't want to be too descriptive before I give you guys a whole program, of course, but yes. So I started off with bench, 70% of my training max, and as you guys saw in the beginning of the clips, I executed it with 195 pounds, which is really good, followed by a few drop sets, which I did not record, and T-bar rows went pretty good. I really like the T-bar rows because the handle is much different. It's not the palms aren't facing each other. It's actually overhand grip, like you're doing like a bent over row per se. And as you guys are seeing right now, this is weighted pull-ups, doing it for sets of 10, I believe. And as you guys know, to build a wider back, you can never supplant pull-ups or weighted pull-ups, what have you. They're the best exercise to get wider back, and I did neglect weighted pull-ups for a while, but I'm back in it again, and because I have to do it in Makito's Saiyan Powerbuilding program. And yeah, so day 1 was upper body power, 4 sets of 6 with bench, T-bar rows, dumbbell shoulder press, so anything you can think of, it's probably on here. This workout, I remember it took almost 2.5 hours to complete, and I remember I enjoyed my post-workout meal, and I had, I believe, a Chipotle, and actually I had a big Chipotle burrito. And following these first 2 days, beginning of the week, for the upper body power, excuse me, and the lower body power days, I've been eating like a monster, either smash burger or double chicken Chipotle, and as you guys know, all the nutrients get super shot into the muscle. Due to all the calories I burned, I rewarded myself, and when I woke up every morning, I still was pretty shredded, still weighing around 160 pounds. So, enjoying that. 2.5 hour workout is no joke. You really have to stay focused in the zone, really stick to this program. For me, if I were to get coached right now, I have to stick to my program, stick to my diet, everything down to the T. So, as you're seeing right now, it's still upper body power day. I'm doing bicep curls with dumbbells for sets of 5 sets of 5. I've never gone this low, I've never done this many low reps. Like I usually do at least 8 reps for the dumbbell bicep curls. So it's definitely a change up, and I worked more my forearms more than anything, which means that if I want to get stronger on the bicep curls, I have to develop stronger forearms, specifically the lower forearms facing the biceps and the bicep brachialis. So my form relatively stays good for the most part, but near the end I kind of swing. But as long as you control the weight, the centric portion where all the muscle damage occurs, then you're doing your job. So that's what I did. So 50 pounds is pretty effing brutal, and I'll say this now. As the weeks go by, it gets a little bit easier. Like this week, 50-pound dumbbells felt much easier than this first week I'm recording right now. So Finished off the upper body power workout with some reverse pec deck machine flies. And with the reverse pec deck machine, guys, as you guys know, works out the rear deltoids and the traps. So one of my favorite exercises for the rear delts after the face pulls with the rope. And this is the next day, September 1st. It's lower power day. Yes, I don't want to give everything away, but I feel like this program overall is very similar to Shoal Strength Hypertrophy Upper Body, Lower Body that Jason Campbell and Raymond Corrido, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, or the online coach. This program is very similar to that, as well as Lane Norton's Fat, as well as Matt August's 753 training. But still using 753, it's broken down into, I think, let's see, 6. So 6, I don't know, 6, 5, 4. So a little bit more bodybuilding centric, since there is a lot of accessory movements, a lot of volume on accessory movements, which is exactly what I want. Last time I spent this long on a workout was probably in college when I was running Lane Norton's Fat Power Hypertrophy Adapted Training. That's what it stands for. I literally spent 2.5 to 3 hours every summer, late in the morning with my buddy James, and that's what it felt like for the first 2 days of the week, because power days, strength days, excuse me, do take a lot of time. They do consume your time because you gotta, get proper rest in between sets, making sure you're hitting the weight without overly fatiguing yourself, so you're performing at an optimal level for every single set. So I've not been doing cardio lately because this workout has been brutal. Not on my central nervous system, just on my burning calories overall. I've been getting a lot of good sleep, deep sleep lately, which is good. I'm getting around 6 to 7 hours of sleep per day, sometimes even 8, which is optimal for me, for my functioning at work as well as working out. Going back to the workout now, obviously I'm doing pull-ups, weighted pull-ups again, and doing this seated row. I really like it. The handles are much different, and it's more flexible, kind of twists, and yeah, I felt really good on my mid to upper back. As you guys know, I switched gyms to Willow Bend Fitness Club in Plano. People, the community is great. Equipment is phenomenal. Anything you can think of they have, minus the reverse hyper and GHRs, but they have a lot of resistance bands, a lot of free weights, a lot of state-of-the-art machines, so definitely up to date of course their equipment. Lighting is not that bad. It's underneath an office building, a Class A office building, so a little bit more upscale, and I don't know, it just feels good, feels clean, looks clean. Like I said, people are good. They do have refreshing water. They have like cucumber water or water with strawberries, lemon, etc. Tastes really good with my branched chain amino acids, the best BCAAs that I have. So bathrooms are really nice too. Probably the nicest I've seen, even nicer than Lifetime Fitness. Okay, guys, this is my favorite pull-up motion exercise. This V-bar, I guess you would call it, or straight bar, what have you, handles are phenomenal. So I'm using the hammer grip, palms facing each other. I just feel like the mind to muscle connection is more prevalent. Maybe because I'm doing higher reps, but also because I'm using my versas and really focusing on squeezing my lats by envisioning myself pulling with the elbows and not with the biceps per se. And next, bicep curls. I believe this is straight bar curls for sets of 10. And it's amazing to see how much weaker I got on my curls. In college, if you guys knew me years ago, 3-4 years ago, I would just indulge in bicep curls and would want to go super heavy. And now I'm going lighter, but obviously my arms are much bigger. So it's all about mind to muscle connection and eating more to get the physique that you're striving to get, that you're striving for, excuse me. So that being said, straight bar curls, I did feel my forearms fatigue a little bit more than my biceps, so I do need to get my forearm strength up to par. I thought I made excuses. Oh, drumming does this. Drumming works on my forearms. Okay, I don't need to do forearms. But in actuality, I do need to work on my forearms more. Not by doing direct forearm exercises, but more so opting out of the versa grips on some of the exercises. So that's what I realized. Obviously, you guys saw I'm doing hammer curls for sets of 20. And this is the next day. Okay, guys, I want to comment on something. It's kind of weird because after the pull hypertrophy day, it's actually push hypertrophy day. So I've never, maybe a few times, but most I never really worked out my chest and shoulders before, or excuse me, after a back workout. So it's usually chest, shoulders, triceps, etc. first, then it's back and biceps. It's usually not vice versa. So it's kind of weird. So I did feel fatigued because pull workout was also intense, just like the power workouts near the beginning of the week. But I did feel kind of fatigued, so I just need to remind myself to get more rest and to eat more. But yeah, doing sets of, let's see. Yeah, doing sets of 6 here with 145 pounds. And obviously my training max is at 205. So that's why I'm doing 70% of 205, which is around 145 for 4 sets of 6. Did some down sets after that, which I did not record for a few sets. And then incline bench. Now I'm doing cable side ladder raises for sets of 20 here. Pretty effing brutal. The lactic acid burn was real, but definitely felt a good pump. I don't know why I was flexing. Guess I was just in the mood to flex, guys. Sorry about that. Don't want to be ostentatious and show off my muscles too much, but just trying to troll with you guys and have some fun. So yeah, these are the tricep pushdowns, and I'm really not too big of a fan of these, even though a lot of people are, like Ogus, all the bros out there. I do like more overhead movements and decline skull crushes much more to hit that fat, juicy part of the tricep, or the long head of the tricep. Flexing a little bit here. I believe this is the last set. Doing sets of 20 here. 20 reps, man. Some of these exercises for 20 reps, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful not overdoing it, not going too heavy to begin with. So I forgot how much I used here. I believe I didn't even write it down, but this set's of 20 here. I've been logging my workouts. I forgot to log this portion of the workout. So really squeezing the tricep the whole time, not just during the contraction break, but the whole time. And yeah, got a decent pump, as you guys can tell. And doing machine flies right here. I've not done these in a while because my shoulders feel kind of weird when I do them, but when I go lighter and actually focus on the contraction, envisioning my elbows touching each other, I really feel the lactic acid burn here. Obviously, I don't go too crazy with these, just a good finisher to get the blood rush into the muscle for active recovery and for the mind-blowing pumps. But felt pretty good. And doing these flies, it stings so bad if you do it right. That's what I don't like about flies. If you do it right, it stings really bad. So, guys, I'm so sorry about this voiceover if I'm all over the place. I'm really tired and want to, actually, it was much needed to upload this video, so I want to do this quick voiceover for you guys. And yeah, all excuses aside, let's go back to the training. Lower hypertrophy and heavy deadlifts day. Doing sets of 6 here with 70% of my training max. So I put my training max at 545. My max is 555, but I wanted to play safe and just start out slow and progress with 545. So that means I'm working with 385 pounds here for 6 reps. And what I'm really happy about now than before is during the beginning of the year, I would half-ass my deadlifts, meaning I wouldn't fully lock out, even though I could have, just being lazy, wanted to save energy by not fully locking it out, but now I'm fully locking it out, extending my hips forward. Oh shoot, the camera went up. So really focusing on the lockout, really feeling the the contraction at the top of the deadlift. You feel that contraction on your glutes, which feels amazing. So I'm doing obviously lunges here, pushing my toes, pushing my feet outwards just to protect the knees. Obviously pushing with the heels, not with the balls of your feet. And yeah, it feels a good burn. Just want to say thanks for tuning in, guys. More videos to come, more content to come. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Shoot them all below this video. Stay tuned, and let's see if the ending comes. Let's see. There it is. Thanks for watching. Stay shredded, fam. Bye.